Hey, what's up everybody? It's Demo from the Gamistry channel and welcome to the first part of Sea of Thieves for Dummies. Now, the normal question when somebody joins the game is, I don't know how to use the ship, where is all the stuff on the ship, what is all the stuff on the ship? This game doesn't really give you a tutorial, they just kind of throw you in the world and say, here you go, figure it out. And the For Dummies series kind of explains how the game works in a game that's not so self-explanatory. Now there's two different types of ships in this game. There's the sloop and the galleon. For example here, we're gonna use the sloop. This holds 1 to 2 crewmates. And on this ship, I'm going to give you a little bit of tour on how to work the ship and what will be on your ship. Alright, so the first stop on our ship is the anchor. And using the anchor is pretty self-explanatory. Hold the corresponding button on it, and then push forward, and you can start raising the anchor. Now the more people that are on the anchor and are pushing, the faster it will raise. And when you're done with the anchor and you want to lower it, just hold the button, and the anchor will fall right down, stopping the ship immediately. Now, the next piece of the ship is the wheel. So, hold the button, you grab onto the wheel, and right next to the wheel is a compass for when your crewmates tell you which direction you need to be heading. Or if you're solo, look at the map table and tell for yourself where you need to go. Now, you'll notice that there's two different pegs here. There's the normal wooden, and then there's the golden. Now the golden peg is the center peg of the wheel. Now this is a different thing. If you're playing on PC or Xbox, you'll know when the ship wheel is centered when your controller vibrates. If you're on PC, it's kinda hard to tell when it's centered. So I do recommend, if you're steering the ship, that you use an Xbox controller, just so you know when your steering wheel is centered, if you don't feel like counting anyway how many turns you made. And the next stop on our ship is the sail length. The sail length is the wider of the two, and it tells you sail length. Now what the sail length does is puts your sails down and up, or up and down, either or. Raising them is a lot harder than lowering them, but for example, we're gonna have to keep them lowered so we can show you the next panel on the ship. And the next piece of our ship here is the rounder of the two. It is the sail angle. What the sail angle does is turn your sail left or right. And you preferably want to turn it in the direction of the wind so it catches hold, so your ship can move faster during travel. Now the next stop on our ship is the map table. Now what the map table is so you can identify where you are on the map and what islands are around you. This is heavily used for any sort of travel, and all of your missions rely on this map. It will be used at all times. So say for example, we want to go to Thieves Haven. We place a marker down on it, we zoom out, we check where our ship is on the map, and we go, okay, so we're gonna head about west, southwest to get there from our current location. So then we raise the anchor, set our sails, turn our ship around, and start heading there. And we're not done yet. Those are just the basics of moving the ship. Now to learn what all is on your ship. And we are going to start off with the armory. So open that up, and what the armory is, it holds all of the weapons that you bought. The 4 different slots: the sniper, the blunderbuss, the pistol, and the sword. Now you can only hold 2 weapons at a time, so to swap out weapons, go to a weapon that is currently not selected and green highlighted, and after you pick whatever, you can select it and then stick it in slot 1 or slot 2. Now once you leave your armory, right underneath of it is usually your ammo chest. This chest has infinite ammo in it. So you just press X on that and all 5 shots in your gun are instantly filled up. And that is pretty much everything that has to do with your weapons and your weapon inventory. The next thing on your ship is the cannonballs. The cannonballs can be noticed by the 3 circles on the red barrel. So you can equip the cannonball, and to use it, just go to the back of the cannon, press the button it wants you to press, and hold it in, and you'll know it's loaded by the wick on the back. Now, after you shoot the cannon, you can reload it instantly without leaving the cannon. Now, the nice thing about this that they changed from testing is that you don't have to have the cannonballs equipped. Once you're on the cannon, as long as you have cannonballs in your inventory, you can load it. Up next is the barrel that has the hammer and wood. This is your wooden planks. Now, what your wooden planks do is when you have a hole in your ship, all you need to do to stop the flooding is to go up and hold the button in, and you can repair the ship and no more water. Now, the next barrel we have on the ship shows a piece of meat and fish on it. And what that is your food supply that holds your bananas. I don't know why it just doesn't have a picture of the banana on it, but what the bananas essentially do is just refill your health. So when you get damaged, you can just eat a banana and you will be alright. And after that is the grog tanker. So you could just switch to your cup. There's really no purpose other than role-playing and getting drunk, but to refill it, you go to that tanker. Now we're on to the last few things on the ship, which are the chests that stay there forever. The shovel and spyglass is your equipment chest, and your equipment chest holds everything that is compass, tanker, bucket, loot. The vanity chest with the hook, hairs, eye patches, titles, peg legs. The clothing chest with the boot, jacket, shirts, gloves, headbands, pants, and shoes all are in this chest. And for the final thing on the ship, this is the brig. If any players are trolling you, you can essentially just go to My Crew in your options menu and just go select the player and vote them into the brig. The majority vote will lock them up. Or if you want in this options menu, you can sink your own ship if all players vote upon it. And just a tip, I know it isn't a thing really on the ship, but it has to do with the ship. If your ship is flooding with water while someone is repairing, you can empty the water on the ship with a bucket by filling it up, running to the top of the ship, and throwing the water overboard. But that is absolutely everything other than Captain's Quarters voting, which I'll get to in the next video. That is absolutely everything to do with the ship in Sea of Thieves. Next time I'll be talking about merchants, how to do merchant missions and such. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like button if you liked it, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next episode of How to Sea of Thieves for Dummies. And I'll talk to you later.
No